Hello, how are we? Welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambay. So, this is the Manchester United post-match one, and let's get down to it, shall we? If truth be known, we got away with that one, didn't we? Another day, we'd have lost that game, and we wouldn't have had any qualms about losing that game. It wasn't a very good performance in some quarters of the game, and for some it wasn't a very good game at all. We're still top of the league, 6 points clear, game in hand. It was a game that we should have comfortably taken 3 points from with where the teams are. But that's the Premier League for you. Now, I did say in my last video that we would win this 2-0. That's how difficult I knew the game was going to be. But 2-2, maybe drawing that game and not losing it on more than one occasion, especially at the end with Maguire shanking his effort over the bar. We were very, very lucky, weren't we? So let's get to it then. Started the game a bit tentatively. Man United grew into it. They sort of like knew how to control the game against us. We were second to most balls in the first half. We kept on getting outdone on our right-hand side, where Mo, Gravenberg and Trent were trying to operate. So it was like a 3v2, but we were always getting exposed, and it wasn't a good sight to see. So obviously, second half started after the first half was a non-event 3-3. We really didn't have any chances. I mean, we were making the wrong decisions, weren't we? In the penalty box, outside the penalty box, Mo in particular, when he should have been passing but was trying to shoot. I thought he was making the wrong decisions. Trent defensively was poor in the first half. We'll get on to the second half in a moment with him, but yeah, it was not an easy watch. I thought the fans were a bit quiet, if I may say so. I did hear them, but I just didn't have that Liverpool Man United vibe coming from the stands. Maybe it was a bit too cold for them. Maybe they'd had too much beer, or they had cold feet walking through all that slush to get to the ground. But yeah, it just didn't feel loud enough for me. So Martinez the Butcher, central defender, scores a goal against us, and you have to say it was a real poor goal to give away. As I said about Trent, his passing, his defensive work, especially his defensive work, were a non-event today. He really was poor. First, I don't do marks out of 10, and I'm not going to start now, but you can imagine what mark I would have given him. I just don't know how to resolve that one with him, with what's going on at the moment. It's easy to say, yeah, he's got his head turned by Real Madrid, but we know Real Madrid are wankers. That's how they operate. They operate like that all the time, trying to get into a player's head by making stupid bids and things like that, because they'll say to the player, this is how we work, don't worry about it, you'll be our player in January or whenever. So yeah, so the first goal that we give away is just pure lack of understanding of where a player is and which side of the play should be. Don't take anything away from the finish, it was a very good finish, and we're 1-0 down. 7 minutes later, we equalise. Maka was my man of the match. I thought he was doing things what other players should have been doing and weren't doing. So slips in Coady. Great finish by textbook by Coady. And then we get the penalty. Yes, it's a pen. Had to be given. Mo takes it, tucks it away, and then on the 76, 77 minute, whatever, pure. But before that had happened, they were getting in behind us. Fernandes, Darlow, exposing Alexander-Arnold's position or non-position, and he was getting caught out time after time after time. Ibu having to come across. That's not Ibu's job, to block out a Darlow cross and whatever. And then Ahmad scores. Trent nowhere to be seen. This video is not about Trent, this and Trent that, but I'm just exposing him, his game today. It's constructive criticism. I could have done it all over social media if I wanted to, but I just think I think if he looks at that game tonight, tomorrow morning, when he goes in with the coaches and reflects on his game, it wasn't his best game, and he should reflect on that. And then let's go through the players. Ali saved us, didn't he, in the first half? A couple of times, especially with the Højlund one, where he makes himself big. Again, they came on down the left-hand side. They found that position down there. So couldn't do anything about the goals. Just the lads in front of him let him down. Thought Ibu did okay in his first game back. We needed him. We might have lost that game if it wasn't for him. He made some good interceptions. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything about the goal, their first goal. Virgil was all right. He was getting the team going as best that he could. Robbo's getting exposed now. He's not reading the game when we're getting countered. And Ahmad beat him to the ball again when Robbo could see the picture clearly in front of him, and goes under his legs and he scores. So midfield, Curtis was trying to do too many Cruyff turns in tight areas when there was 3 players on him, when he could have just pinged the ball off and kept on pinging it off, making them do the work, looking after the ball a bit better. Gravenberg was overrun as well. He was trying to protect Trent, he was trying to protect Mo, he was coming over the other side. Maka was my man of the match. As I said, he was leading by example. He was trying to get the tackles in, trying to get across, trying to get movements doing. I mean, he set up Coady's goal, a great intelligent ball. He could see the picture. He fought hard. Coady probably just did the goal stuff, if I'm honest. Luis Diaz was quiet. He was really off it. Didn't get really involved in both halves. Mo was wasteful. Today as well. So obviously the subs came on. Harvey just got a minute in his legs. Diogo, he got minutes in his legs. I think he'll start against Tottenham midweek with Nunes, I think, and Salah. So yeah, Nunes came on, got a silly yellow card. Stupidity, really. When not making an attempt for the ball. He had half a chance, didn't he? If he'd have just beat the player to the ball, touched it past him, could have gone down and got a penalty for us. But yeah, mind you, it was his header that De Ligt handballed. So we got something from him in the game today. So yeah, all in all, look, it's a point gained, but in the grand scheme of things, it's 2 points dropped. It's probably good to get this one put to bed, really. By that I mean because it was Manchester United, and it wasn't going to be one of those games today, freezing Anfield. I think I've blamed everybody, haven't I? I've blamed the supporters. I've blamed, I say, one player in particular. It's constructive criticism, really, about him. He needs to recharge himself pretty quick as well. So yeah, it's just it is what it is. Like I said, it was going to be a tough game, and I did say it was going to be a 2-0 win for us, but it's ended up as 2-2. But it could easily have been 3-2 to Man United, 4-2 to Man United, 4-3 to Man United. It could have been one of those games. So yeah, have to be pleased really with the point. It's a point nearer to try and getting to win this very tough league. I'm sure Arne will reflect on the players' performances, and him and his coaching staff will speak to him tomorrow as they come in for the afternoon warm down. And I mean, playing football in that weather does take it out on you. So we've got Tottenham, haven't we, away in the first leg on Wednesday in the Carabao semi-final. So we have to be on it for that game. It's going to be an open game. I've got a feeling it's going to be a big open game. So yeah, the games keep on rolling in. One thing I do want to just touch on is about these 3 contracts. I wish the club had come out and just make a statement. I know I want Trent to say his bit because he's been hung out to dry by Madrid. Mo's been talking. He said we're miles away. Mo's going to be honest about it. Virgil said he wants to stay. I'm getting a bit sick in the tooth about it, because we do not want anything to derail our charge at the top of the summit. I don't want us to be giving any excuses to opposition supporters. We're getting ranked up now by inquiries about what's happening with the 3 contracts, etc. It's not Arnie's position to say that. He's only a coach. He's not a manager, so he doesn't manage that situation. So I need the club to be saying something other than giving out soft tidbits to Joyce and Ornstein about these things, because they're the only 2 people that they talk to, so the others just live off every word that them 2 guys put out on social or in the press. Okay, if you like this video, give me a like. Please give me a follow if you are listening for the first time. Come and join the channel, and if you've got something to say, just put it down in the comments below, and let me know how you feel. We shouldn't really be despondent because we're still top of the league, but we should be slightly concerned about the performance because we know we are miles better than that. Okay, I'll do one midweek before the Tottenham game in the first leg of the semi-final, probably on Tuesday evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Okay, stay safe. Up the Reds.